Okay, we are live. All right, so the first thing I want to do for this Thursday was go over March, and I want to kind of go over the shout outs and promotions for you guys. Y'all, so I've pulled reports before, and I've never had reports like this. So March was awesome. Like I said before, I kept calling it March Madness, but it was really March Magic. It was amazing. So out of I want to say 70. Out of 70 consultants on our team, our group, we had 27 active. We had 9 of y'all paid at title, and that's not just the 500 PRV. That's the numbers for active front, GWV, right? That's what that is?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, I wanted to go over our top PRV, and this ranges from 4,000 plus PRV all the way down to 600 PRV. So our number one top producer was Crystalline. And then it goes Crystalline, me, Molly, Steen, Courtney Thornton, Brittany Evans, Donnie Wesley, Abby Melton, Brittany Donovan, Lisa McVicker, and Bethany Sunday. Y'all killed it. So the majority of everyone that had the top PRV, hey, no, come here. The majority of everyone that had the top PRV were leaders, and then we had 4 that were either new consultants or they don't have a team yet, but they are working toward the team. So that is awesome. Top sponsors were Crystalline and Abby Melton. And then we had one promotion last month, and that was Krista double promoted from lead consultant all the way to superstar consultant. And then annual sales awards were Justine Boudreau and myself. And then I did want to share with you guys, last March in 2020, our group wholesale volume was 9,235. And then this March, our group wholesale volume was 21,830. So that's a 12,000 difference. That is awesome. Y'all
amazing.
So, out of breath. All right, so I did want to talk to you guys again about the Active in April group. We were just talking about it before everyone hopped on. I am going to share the link again in the group, and it is, y'all need to check it out. There's guides, there's files, there's ways to teach you how to get active on day 1. And it's not only for April, guys. You can use this and these tools every single month to keep carrying it out, keep it consistent. And then how I am working. So this is how, and what the topic is going to be about tonight is how I'm working, and I wanted to carry it over and share with you guys. And we also have, I didn't tell y'all who was going to be on here, but we have a special guest tonight. And I don't know if you noticed who it is, but this is our superstar director, Amanda Deslatte. And she is also going to tell you some tips and tricks as well about Scentsy Club. So that is how I'm working, period. Strategically, anything like that, it is about Scentsy Club. It doesn't matter if someone's not in the club. If they are in the club, I'm still sending them information about Scentsy Club. Every time I go live, every time I unbox, whether it is my club order or it's an order that I get to put together or anything like that, I am telling people, you can add this to Scentsy Club. You can get this 10% off. You can get this half price. Anything like that I'm doing, I am telling people about Scentsy Club, and this is why. Who likes getting paid or getting their sales when they're sleeping or shopping or anything you're doing? If you didn't raise your hand, you're a liar because I cannot tell you how excited I get whenever I wake up in the morning, I check my email, or anytime I check my email if I'm doing something, and I have a new club subscriber, either monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, whatever, I cannot tell you guys how excited I get, because that is automatic PRV for me that I don't really have to work for, like in a party or posting all the time or anything like that. It's automatic. And then trying to think, and then it allows you to free up time. It allows the customer to be more in control, which I find that they like, just because they're not being sold to all the time. They're in control to change out their club. They're in control to do what they want as far as the products that they love. And I find that if you are going to talk about Scentsy Club, you need to be doing it, period. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a Scentsy Club subscription, get on there and get you a wax bar. Get on there, play with it. You can't mess nothing up, but you need to be familiar with it and how it works. So I will actually let Amanda talk a little bit more about how Scentsy Club works. I think the majority of us do know the new rules and guidelines that have changed recently and benefited customers for the better. I know they took the bundles away, but they're still getting a major discount, if not more. So I'll let you take it away.
Okay. So I was so excited whenever Dale asked me to talk about the club. So first off, thanks for asking me to join you tonight, Dale. I appreciate, you wanting my insight on this, because it is the number one thing in the Scentsy business that I am probably the most passionate about, and the thing that I've really, really, really been concentrating on the past couple months, and it has taken off for me. So whenever Scentsy Club started, I'm not going to lie, I was a little intimidated by it. And I think it was because I didn't know enough about it. So whenever I kept hearing like Scentsy Club, I'm like, I don't even fully understand how this works. So how will I get my customers to sign up for it if I don't fully understand how it works? And I think that until we talk about it a lot and break it down to our customers, how simple it is, it may seem intimidating for them as well. So that's why I think it's so important for us to mention it so often. So first thing I did to start mentioning the club more and more is I signed up for the club myself. I got bricks. I got like 3 packs of cotton cleanups. I got the laundry bundle, and I got bars that were no longer available. I got that order in. I went in my story. I went live. I unboxed. I talked about it. And as I was talking about it more and more and more and sharing it with my customers, they were like, hold on. So she's getting a discount. She got my favorite bar that I can't even get. And I'm completely out of cotton cleanups. Now I have to wait 2 weeks to get them in from somebody else. She already got all this in. So then I started sharing my whiff box, and I kept telling people this is a $30 whiff box that I got for $15. And I kept sharing everything that's in the box, and that really, really, really took off. All of my customers that has ever ordered a whiff box from me, I always tell them, like, look, girls, sign up for the club. You can get it for half off. So I'm always bringing it up over and over and over and over. Every time I do a flyer, I am putting club information on it. So like Dale said, I'm pretty sure majority of y'all are familiar with the club, but if you're not, we do have perks in the club, like the bricks, and 10% off when you spend 30, half off an item when you spend 60. You sign up straight from your website. They get to pick how often they want it. There's no cancellation fees. They literally have nothing to lose. They have full control of the club, and it's automatic PRV for you. And not to mention, these customers are locked in as your customer, which is my favorite part of the entire club, because I honestly have club members that do not even order from me. Like, I'm not sure if they ordering from another consultant or they're only getting club orders, but I would say probably about a quarter to half of my Scentsy Club customers are not my best customers. They actually order from other consultants, but they hear me talking about the club so much that they order from me because they think that maybe their consultant isn't a member of the club, or they don't promote it at all. So I know this number does not seem like it is huge, but I am so proud to say that I now have over 25 club members, and it's between 1,500 to 2,000 PRV guaranteed every single month. Majority of every single one of my club members, they're spending about $100 at least, some of them is $200 monthly. Majority of them are monthly. Some of them are bi-monthly. Some of them have a couple. Hold on, my battery thing came up that it was running low. Some of them have a couple of different subscriptions. So 1 month they'll get like their bars. 1 month they get their laundry products and different things like that. So I don't want to ramble on too long, but I just want to tell y'all, I want to make sure that my club members are taken care of. Like, this is automatic PRV every month, and I really, really, really appreciate them. Although I make it seem like that I'm doing them a favor by telling them, like, look, why don't you order from the club instead? You get a percentage off. You live out of town. It's already getting delivered to you, and so on and so forth. So majority of the time, when people are even placing orders with me, I'm like, girl, you get in the laundry bundle, you already spending $50. If you spend $60, you get half off a product in the club. You're buying laundry bundles from me all the time. This is my link. Like, let me help you out because I want you to get the most for your buck. And that's normally how I share it. It's like, I'm helping them rather than them thinking like, oh, she's just trying to make a sale with me. She just, like, I make it all about them. And like, they all come back and like, oh my God, I appreciate that so much. I don't even have time to place orders, or I forget to, and I run out of laundry stuff. So make sure that you're making it about them. So I make the Scentsy Club really, really exciting for my customers. I do Happy Mail just for my Scentsy Club people. So I'm just going to share with you real quick. It's nothing expensive. It's nothing over the top, but it's something that makes them feel special because they're in the club. So my club mail this month, it says, you're one of my peeps. And I'll put, thank you for supporting my business, my family, and I appreciate you. Happy Easter. And it's literally a thing of peeps from the dollar store. I always try to include discontinued bars because they can add this to the club. The garden collection is so amazing. And our club members are going to be the ones that's going to go ahead, add this to the club, and get it forever. So majority of the samples that go into my Happy Mail for the club is discontinued bars, but still available in the club. So I want them to hurry up and add it. So for example, I'm doing Jade and Jasmine samples right now. It's gone. It's out of stock. But I want them to add Jade and Jasmine to their club because they're going to fall in love with it and they're not going to want to live without it. And that's the more and more reasons for them to want to stay in the club. And then the last thing that I do, I always put snap and share because I want them to share on their page. The best marketing in the world is the marketing from your customers. I can go on forever and ever about this. But anyway, this is the QR code that Dale and I was talking about before we even went live and started recording. We just said QR codes are so popular right now. People love them. This will take you straight to my Facebook page, not my Facebook Scentsy page. This will be my personal Facebook page where all 2,000 friends that I have on there will see, like, Amanda is sending Happy Mail for Scentsy Club. What is this? This seems exciting. And then all the information to sign up. So, I mean, y'all, this was free. I use host credits. This was a dollar store. I throw in samples. I put some confetti in there and I am done. Like, the only thing I'm paying for is shipping, and it's people spending over $100 a month with me. So it is a win-win for all of us. So just make sure if you do have club subscribers or you're working on getting some, just make it really exciting. Make them want to stay. Make all of your customers want to be in a club because the club, it's where it's at. So anything else you want me to share about that, Dale, or any questions you have? Like I said, I can ramble about it forever.
I know. I love the club. I love everything you shared. I'm so thankful that you did that too. And then I just want to go over some things with Scentsy Club as well, that we can, share with them or whatever. So one thing that I'm not sure if anyone, since this is being recorded and we do have some new recruits, I did want to let you know, if you spend $30 or more, your club order is automatically 10% off. If you spend $60 or more, you get a half price item and it is also 10% off. So what is like so beneficial with club is, even if it's new customers or, you're in parties or anything like that, when I'm in a party, if I am talking to customers that are completely new to Scentsy, the first thing I always mention is the whip box. That allows them to try all the products or whatever. And if they are willing to buy the whip box in a party for $30, they're going to club. I'm sorry, but they will. They're getting it cheaper in club, and they normally love it. So I just mentioned earlier on my VIP group, which I'll show you guys, and it was actually the Scentsy Family Consultants came up with this little idea, and it was called the April shower bundle. So you get a body wash, a body cream, and a sugar scrub, and the total ends up being $32. Well, I have Club Brain, and if anyone purchases this from me for $32 and they love it and they want more because it's a consumable product, they can actually get it in their club every month for $28. So it's just like little things like that. If you really focus on club, you can just get the automatic PRV every month without even have to worry about it. And then also one thing that I wanted to mention to you guys was LTOs. So LTOs, Scentsy is doing amazing with, which Amanda, you can even speak a little bit more about LTOs and how to turn them into a positive with club.
Yes. So
that you have more information with that too. So
yes, well, that's mostly as far as the positivity of the LTOs with the club is definitely the bars. So always get my bars. Like majority of the Pocahontas bar, the Angels Lilo and Stitch bar, like all of these are so amazing. Not only are they amazing, I always tell my customers, like, I'm a nerd and like I appreciate, this sounds so silly, but like I truly appreciate the artwork on the front of the bars. Like I think that they look so fun and so cool. And like after I burn them, I hate even throwing them away. So I always like the Pocahontas ones, or I have some that's Winnie the Pooh or whatever. I always gift them to people because like to me, it's just so fun, so exciting. They smell so good. So all of these LTOs, like I always tell my customers, if they're buying a buddy or whatever, I'm like, do you want to throw in the bar too? You can also add it to your club if you fall in love with it, since he can make it for you forever. I actually just got a brand new club customer because the Moana bar, she ordered it, she loved it, and she was like, is there any way I could get any more? And I said, no, it's actually out of stock, but since he can make it for you forever if you add it to your club. And she's like, she's like, I don't really know enough about the club. You know, like, I don't think I want to do that. I just want to place orders, because she's intimidated by it. And shame on me for not filling her in a little more about it. But she was just like, why don't you go ahead and add it to your club for me, and I'll buy it from you. And I'm like, girl, you are missing out big time. You're going to get 10% off if you add a few bars. So I mean, after I told her that, she's like, why I haven't been doing this? And I was like, I've been telling you, you just was too nervous. You know, it gets delivered straight to their door. So as far as the LTOs go, definitely get it in your customers' hands, even though they are not ordering these. Order the LTO bars, make the samples, get in their hands as soon as possible, make them fall off, make sure you put some kind of sticker or something on it saying, add it to your club. And then they're going to be like, I have to have this bar. How do I get it? So unfortunately, I wish that all discontinued items, Scentsy will make it for us forever, but there's no way they can keep up with the overhead, because I mean, I'm just like the biggest shimmer fan in the world and I'm having huge withdrawals, but it's going to be okay. I'm so excited I can still get my bars that I'm obsessed with. So I freaking love the club. Like I love my customers that's in the club, because like it pumps me up so much whenever those club orders process, not only for me, but for them, because I'm like, they get that straight to their door. Like how fun is that? They don't even have to place an order. We are all so busy. Like I know personally, I'm a mom of two. We live at the ballpark. So like, even for myself, like, yeah, I've been burning like Christmas and fall bars, because shame on me, I literally been giving away all of my bars to my customers, or I've been gifting people or burning them. So I'm like, oh my God, my stock is so low. It's insane. So I can't even imagine my customers, but I got a club order in last week and like, I am stocked up on all the best scents. So I love to share that with my customers. I unbox, I put in my stories, I do all of that. And they're like, oh my God, it's my favorite scent. How do you have it? The club. I talk about the club every single day. It's definitely beneficial.
And then I was also gonna say, let's see. Oh, I was gonna say too, like with LTOs, you know, as fast as they're selling out, and I know we watched the end of the month live last night, and Scentsy, the fact that they're even going above and beyond and care enough to try to fix this for us should let you know you're blessed with where you're at.
Absolutely.
Not many companies do that. So another thing that I wanted to say is LTOs are, we all know that, you know, they're a limited time offer. That is why they're called LTOs. So if they sell out, this is a incentive for you to get someone in club, just like Amanda was saying. So if they love the bar or they really, really wanted it, get them in club. Get them in club. If it's sold out, put them in Scentsy Club. They're going to get it automatically. And you can also, I think when you go to do like a subscription for someone new that wants the bar that just sold out, you can actually like click get now or something, and it will go ahead and process their club.
Yes.
So and then, you know, I had some members that absolutely love the fall and winter scents, and they didn't really want to add it to club because they were like, I don't need all these Christmas or fall bars all the time, even if I love it. And this is something that I did want to ask you about too, Amanda. So what my thought process was, I have a lot of spring and summer customers. So when it comes time for discontinued products to come and, you know, we make that announcement or whatever, I want to be able to tell them with full confidence that add it to club, at least do quarterly, and then before it processes every 10 days, skip the month. Skip the month if you don't want it, but you are still in club and Scentsy will still make that bar for you, right?
That is, as long as they click to skip the process before the 10th, because it processes on the 13th. So yes, that is correct.
Okay, cool. So that is something too that you can tell your customers that are like, I don't need this bar all the time, like vanilla mint or iced pine. Say it doesn't come back or whatever, but they love it. Or cozy cardigan. I don't need this bar all the time. That's fine. Skip. You know, you can change it. That's the glory of it. There's no fee to change it. There's no fee to cancel it. There's no fee to skip, you know, anything like that. You're just paying for the products and getting the discount when you pay for them. So that's something that is a no-brainer of why you should be, you know, talking about club. And then I also want to mention to you guys, if you can create club members, if you can just constantly share and unbox, whether it's an order that comes in for yourself or it's a club order, or, you know, maybe you're even in a party and you're like, this washer with tub is $30, but guess what? Like, you can just add it to your club if you don't use our laundry liquid or whatever, and that's an automatic 10% off. You know, if you can turn people to Scentsy Club, you can recruit. So this is kind of like your training for recruiting. Like, if you can do this, if you can share all the time, you can recruit. And I guarantee you that if you get big spenders, or, you know, whatever you like to call them, in your Scentsy Club, talk to them about how they can get paid to club. So if they're spending $200 every month, or, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but if they're always ordering from you and then they're in club or whatever, those are people that you want to talk to get paid to club. And I say that because my recruit that's on here tonight, Brittany, she was a club member. She always shopped with me, and I did have that conversation with her, like, you can get paid to club. So she hosted a party and we flipped it, and now she's here. And it's just beneficial all the way around. Like, I feel the same as you, Amanda. Like, I can talk about Scentsy Club till I'm blue in the face, but every time I post in my VIP group, every time I unbox, you're going to hear the word Scentsy Club out my mouth. And I cannot stress it enough. I want to say I'm up to 14 club members now. And I'm telling you guys, I get so excited, just like I said before, about the email I get when I'm doing whatever I am or wherever I am, saying I have a new club subscription, because that is guaranteed PRV for me for the month. And then I was going to say, so yeah, 10 days prior to the subscription, I always spoil these customers too. And I actually have a group text that I do like to let them know when their club subscription is about to come out, and the app that I use is either Hit 'em Up or Remind. And then I think that is really it about Scentsy Club. So I am gonna stop recording.